Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we're taking some foundational material from Unit 14 and turning it into practical, everyday knowledge you can actually use. We're going to master English vocabulary around jobs. You know, the specific words and expressions you absolutely need to talk about professions with confidence. Whether you're introducing yourself, making small talk at a networking event, or just trying to navigate these conversations smoothly, this is literally the exact toolkit you need.
So here is our roadmap for today. First, the people, meaning professions. Second, the places or workplaces. Third, the conversations. And finally, a quick bonus on using the word do.
All right, part one, the people. Let's look at some specific professions.
Go ahead and say this one out loud if you can. Engineer. An engineer is someone who designs and builds things, right? Think of the roads we drive on or that bright red bridge you're seeing right now. Whenever you think of structural design and heavy problem solving, you want to think engineer.
And this brilliantly illustrates our next one, a mechanic. Notice the action here. They're actively working under the hood of a car. A mechanic is basically the person you trust to fix your vehicles and machinery. If you connect that physical action of bending over an engine directly to the word mechanic, it's going to really help cement it into your vocabulary for sure. Now let's use a little contrast to build up your visual memory. On the left, we've got a nurse, which represents really crucial indoor medical work and patient care. And on the right, a farmer, representing outdoor agricultural work. So two vastly different environments, but two absolutely essential jobs. You'll probably recognize this one instantly. It's a taxi driver. You've got the driver behind the wheel, navigating the busy city, usually with a passenger in the back. It's just a classic, universally recognizable profession. To finish up our people category, we have a secretary. Take a look at the specific tools of the trade here. She's working diligently with a computer and a headset. A secretary is the person who keeps all those complex administrative tasks running smoothly.
Moving right along, part two, the places. Let's look at where these people actually work.
Okay, let's connect the people to their places. Think of it like a puzzle. Where does a teacher work? Well, in a school, a college, or university. A doctor? They work in a hospital, a clinic, or a surgery. And a waiter works in a restaurant or a cafe. Linking the person directly to their specific environment is honestly the secret to fluent recall.
Let's continue that same matching logic with a few more examples. A secretary, just like we saw a minute ago with a headset, works in an office. A shop assistant works in a shop. And a hairdresser works in a beauty salon or a hairdresser's. By organizing your vocabulary this exact way, pairing the person right with the place, you're building a much stronger mental network.
All right, part three, the conversations. Listen, if you only take away one single phrase from this entire explainer, make it this one. What do you do? This is absolutely the most essential phrase to learn in English when you're asking about professions. It's just the standard, completely natural way to ask, what is your job? And the great thing is you can adapt it so easily. Like, what does your wife do? Or what does your husband do? It is literally your ultimate key to unlocking small talk. So let's bring this to life with a quick dialogue. Here's Ben. I'll read his lines of it slowly so you can follow along. Ben says, I'm a waiter. I work in a restaurant. What do you do? Notice how perfectly he combines the person, the place, and then just effortlessly bounces the conversation back with that magic question. Now, here's how the other person, Sophie, responds. And what's really interesting here is how Sophie adds a bit of her own personal flair. She says, I work in an office. Sometimes it's boring. I mean, we've all been there, right? She doesn't just robotically state her location. She expresses an honest, real opinion about her workplace. This is exactly how real conversations flow. They involve feelings and actual opinions, not just dry facts. And because Sophie opened up a bit, Ben has the perfect opportunity for a follow-up. He asks, is it an interesting job? This right here is a brilliant tool to keep the small talk going. It shows polite interest in someone's profession and basically invites them to speak more about their daily life. It's such a simple question, but man, it is incredibly effective for building rapport. Okay, part four, using do at work. Just a quick bonus section. So the crucial point here is that the verb do often pairs with tasks or work. In a professional context, you might say something like, our company does a lot of business with the US. Or if you're offering encouragement, just do your best. We also use it all the time for daily routines, you know? Do the housework, do some exercises, do your homework, or even do the gardening. Understanding these do plus activity pairs will instantly make your spoken English sound so much more natural and native-like. And just like that, look at what you've accomplished. You've successfully mastered identifying everyday jobs, your doctors, nurses, engineers, and mechanics. You can accurately name the workplaces where these folks spend their days, whether it's a factory, an office, or a restaurant. Plus, you are now fully equipped with basic but super powerful conversation questions to network and mingle. You've connected the whole shebang, the people, the places, and the interactions. So I want to wrap up today's explainer by turning Ben's exact conversational questions right back onto you. I want you to really think about this in the context of your own life and practice your new English skills right now. Answer this for yourself. What do you do, and is it an interesting job? Keep practicing, keep making those connections, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.